everyone. Welcome to Tuesday. It's day 66 of the 100-day challenge, and today I'm doing Roxy's weekly challenge, which I was really thrilled this morning when I saw the video that it was little clusters, fabric clusters. Because I think want to incorporate a couple of those in the swap journal I'm working on. I had in mind like using them for tabs, but I'll see how that goes. So I have a variety of scraps out. I have my my little basket that has scraps in it, and my little two-tiered thing that's full of scraps. So I have plenty to work with. Now it's just a matter of how quickly I can do it. But anyway, I hope everyone's well today. I have started my spring cleaning and I am like totally exhausted. And my husband said when he got home today, he would move the bed and our chest and armoire and all that into the center of our room so I could clean behind all that. So I still have that ahead of me yet this evening. And I'm just exhausted. I think I tried to do too much today, but I got a few rooms done and I have a few more to go upstairs, and then I have the whole downstairs to do. But anyway, trying to get that done. The weather is absolutely gorgeous here today, so I have windows open. Partially because every once in a while I want to bleach my bathroom, you know, like the tile and all that, and I think I used too much bleach today. It was like all I could smell, and I was like getting concerned for my dog as well, you know. I'm like, I better air this place out. So lucky for you, there's no sense of smell on a video. It is getting better though since I opened up all the windows. So that's enough chit chat. I will set my timer here and get going. I didn't even, like this morning was the first that I saw Rachel's video. Started watching it, and then my husband leaves for work a little bit before 6, and when he left I put my iPad down, and I've been on the go all day cleaning. So I thought I better do my video before Bill gets home, because I know he's going to want to do that bedroom as soon as he gets here, and I just want to have my video done. So this is a piece of the quilt that I've been tearing apart, and I think I want to start with this piece. It's very ragged, but I love it, so I want to use that somehow. I don't know how. I don't know if I want any of this, maybe. I am just wiped out. But you know, with the nice weather coming, the month is going to be over before we know it, and then I start working outside in the flower beds, and I just sort of, I don't know why, but I just like to have the inside of my house in top shape when I start working outside. Otherwise I feel like maybe I do want a piece of that. It makes me feel like, I don't know, I feel guilty being outside if the inside of my house isn't in the condition I want it to be. But boy, washing walls and climbing up and down a step stool and all that kind of stuff is no fun. Want any of this? I sort of feel like I want something else. I got a lot of don't think you have to fuss a lot with this. So I'm going to try not to. And I don't think, no, I don't have enough of that on there. Ugh. So, I wish you guys could talk back to me and let me know what you've been up to. My life really is sort of boring, quite honestly. It's not like there's a whole lot going on. And I don't know, I'm going to start with this. I always go to the same thread. Lately I've been stuck on ecru. I might stitch a button on here too. See how this goes. See if I can get the needle threaded first of all. That's challenge number 1. That should be, oh, yeah, I set that for 25 minutes. I forgot. I'm on a 45-minute watch here. Oh, come on, Sheila. Oh, I had forgotten. This one won't go through this eye with this. There we go. Doesn't like going through with this thread. Okay. Let's start stitching. Going right up through the little hole. I wish I knew how old this quilt actually was. I know it has to be quite old. I don't know. I have a sneaky suspicion something is going on because my birthday is Sunday. And I'm not big on celebrating my birthday. I don't like to be like the center of attention. You know, everybody else in the family, we always have a, you know, big to-do or whatever, but I don't. And my 2 stepkids live here in Rhode Island. And they are like non-stop about coming over Sunday. And normally that's not an issue, but with our dog situation, we have eliminated, like, you know, people coming because she gets so excited and it's going to be hard for us to control her jumping and, you know, staying on top of her so that nobody steps on her, nothing happens, you know what I mean? None of it would happen intentionally. But, I don't know, a couple things that, my husband reached out today, you know, about it. He's never like that because he knows how I am about my birthday. And so I just feel like there's something going on behind the scenes that I don't know. And one year, my kids, they live in Ohio, they showed up and surprised me. I came home from work and they had flown in. But, like, it's not a big birthday, you know what I mean? It's not like a significant one or whatever. But I don't know, I just have this, maybe I'm completely wrong, but I just have this sneaky feeling something is going on that I'm not aware of. I don't know what it would be, but I just want to take a look at some of my little buttons here. It's too big. Yeah, I might add that button there. But anyway, that's my sneaky suspicion. I could be totally wrong. But as I was slaving away today. I thought to myself, if there is something like that going on, they better not dirty up my house. My husband, he's an excellent helper around the house. And I mean, you know the typical rule. The outside he's in charge of, the inside I am. But he's excellent at helping. Like 9 times out of 10, it's him that empties the dishwasher. You know what I mean? Not because he's asked to do it. He just automatically, if I run it the night, usually we run it at night. If it was run the night before I even have time to think about it, he's already emptying it. You know, he does all kinds of little things like that. More than just the dishwasher, you know what I mean? He does several things that are quite thoughtful. But the bathroom, that's another story. It's like, that's why today when I got the bathroom just spick and span, you know, everything scrubbed down from top to bottom, and I'm like, I'm going to enjoy this for the day because he'll come home, he'll take his shower, and there'll be toothpaste in the sink and whiskers on the counter, and all his clothes and all that will be picked up, but everything else will be a mess. But as I was working away, that's what I thought about. Well, at least I'll be able to enjoy a totally clean bathroom for about 3 hours. I'm just going to tear a piece of this. This doesn't really go with anything I'm working on, but I love this fabric. It might go in that journal. One never knows. So that, I feel like that's too white for me. My dog laying over there snoring. Some lace. No, I feel like it needs something else, some kind of fabric behind it. Maybe a piece of muslin. I don't know what it is about muslin, but I love it. Just plain as can be. That piece too big for this? Maybe not. No, I should have made my thread longer. I think I'm just gonna stitch this on. Don't know if I'm going to do anything special to this. But this is very relaxing. I was just excited as can be when I saw this morning. I was like, why did I decide to start my spring cleaning today? I'm just haphazardly stitching this on. These would be cute just glued on the side of the page. you know, as an embellishment. Doesn't really have to be a tab. Oh, I wanted so badly to do a video. Yesterday I received a package from Lulu Retro on Etsy. Some items that I had ordered. And when I opened up the package, it was wrapped so beautiful. It was, and you know, I knew the items would be great. They were quilt pieces and some fabrics, but they're just like gorgeous. More gorgeous in person than what they were on Etsy. I wonder, do I want to get this little blue button? Maybe I'll find some place for that. I keep coming along that blue button. Let's touch that on. You know what? Maybe I'll try a different color. Try this color. This or something lighter. Oh boy, across the street is so darling. His mommy just got home from work. He's very, very excited. We have such nice neighbors. Very fortunate that way. Uh-oh. Ouch. Jabbing myself. I know stitching's not for everybody, but I just feel like, well, I don't know. It makes me, for whatever weird reason, feel closer to my nanny, my grandmother on my father's side. Like, my nanny taught me how to sew, and it was her mother that taught her how to quilt, and nanny subsequently taught me how to quilt. I've never completed a big one. I've done like a little like crib size, but I don't know, whenever I do this type of thing, I feel close to my nanny. I know that might sound weird, but it's the truth. Let's see. I thought I had some, here. See if I have anything else I can stitch on here. Well, maybe I'll just use a piece of this. Oh, kind of tear. I've become weak. I am not going to feel like doing that bedroom. He wants to do that, and he wants to pull the china cabinet out for me. If I do that, it sounds like a lot of work yet today. My old body can't take all that. But I keep thinking, you know, if I do that, I'll have the dining room and the bedroom done. The kitchen is what I want to focus on tomorrow, and that would take me all day because I want to go through all the cabinets. And it's not like my house is filthy. I don't want to give that impression, but a couple times a year I just feel like these are things that I like to do. Makes me feel, I don't know, feel better. Especially like pulling out the furniture from the walls. Like, we have some really heavy furniture. And that stuff, like, even though I take my vacuum and try to get under as far as possible, you know it's there. And I can't get to it, you know. I think you all probably know what I'm talking about. Oh, you know what? What about this? Let's cut a piece of this. I don't know what there it is. Can I say I don't know what I did with my needle? That looks like it needs something else. Maybe I want a piece of that. I feel like I'm making them all too square. I think I'm going to do this one some cross stitch. Yep. Sorry, I got all quiet again. You're probably thankful for that, right? my senseless chatter. It's good enough, don't have to overdo it. Okay, now I keep looking at this fabric, and I think I might try to do one the way Rachel's been showing us. I sort of want this one. Maybe I'll use some of this. I might be able to use this in that little fabric, I don't know what you call it, fabric folio maybe, that I did a couple weeks ago. Maybe make this smaller. Did I set my... Yeah, I did. Started worrying I didn't set my timer. It's about to go off. I think I want this skinnier. Maybe some of this cheesecloth. Okay, I'm going to turn you off, and I will turn you right back on. That was for 25 minutes, so I'll set the next one for 20. Okay, set this for 20 minutes. There we go. Little guy across the street. He has the garden hose. And he's like, he just turned 2. The garden hose is like, looks like it, well, I'm sure it weighs a lot more than him. Okay, so we're going to try, I should have checked that I had colors for this. I don't know if this, well, maybe I'll start with this color. I'll just do a couple colors on this one. At least try. Better not my thread there. Ouch. Keep poking myself. Yeah, plane's close by. Well, we live fairly close to the airport, but that one sounds Very close. Now, what would Rachel do? I feel like I'm going backwards. Let me just make some small stitches this way. This is my first attempt at this, so we'll just see. Sort of funny, a little boy that lived in our neighborhood for several years. Well, he's probably 12 now, or thereabout, and they moved at least 2 years ago. But anyway, he was, I won't tell you the nickname my husband has for him, but let's just say he's not a very good boy. And his mother's very friendly with the couple across the street. And we hadn't seen him over here in ages. Been quite some time. Well, a little while ago, they pulled up and they had him with them. Brought him over to play with their son. But my husband, I mean, we love kids, don't get me wrong. We absolutely adore kids. And we know kids will be kids. But this child, I can't imagine how he is in school. He's very disrespectful, you know, to his parents and other adults. And we've heard some language out of him through the years too. And, you know, like I said, he might be 12 now. If not, he's 11. Yeah, because he's the same age. He is 12 because he was born, I remember he was born within a week or so of one of my grandchildren. So he is 12. But, boy. I texted my husband and told him, guess who's across the street visiting? And he asked me, has he burned anything down yet? Oh, my tail got stitched in. Only that can happen to me, right? Now how am I gonna have to cut here because I don't want double threads. Hopefully I made the right choice. Who knows, maybe he outgrew it. Beautiful little boy, though. So it's a shame when the personality is so ugly, you know? And the little one across the street, he just turned 12 this past week. He's a real good boy. Real good guy. Sort of funny. My husband, when he's outside, all the little kids are yelling, "Hi, Bill!" And I'm like, I speak to all of them. No, I never get that warm welcome. I almost feel like, hey, in case you didn't know, Sheila's here. I think I'm making a hot mess out of this. Rachel makes it look so easy, you know. When I saw this fabric, I thought, oh, it has a flower on it. Maybe I'll try to. Looks really awful. Maybe it gets better. Maybe it's like a painting. You know how paintings go through those ugly stages? I should have picked something easy. I could have had a couple more of these done. This is really, I need to hurry. So I can get another color on here. Alright. It feels like a beautiful summer day. I mean, believe me, it's not like hot, but it's gorgeous. And especially to have all the windows open that I have open. Normally we would be freezing. And it's just very comfortable. I want to do sort of a, I don't know if this is the color or not. I don't want to use that color even though it looks right. No. Maybe if I go into it. Nope. Has to be in that brown family. That's too purpley. Just use it. And I'm just using DMC, so I'm gonna stay at 3 strands, I think. What Rachel uses, 3? That's what I'm going to try anyway. I didn't even get to watch the whole video this morning. Tonight when I'm done with that bedroom, I'll probably shower and pass out. So I want to use this. Where, I don't know. I guess I'll start up here. Because there's actually 3 different shades on this flower. I'm not going to do all 3. I don't think. Well, I probably won't get them done in my 45 minutes. It's actually getting hot in my craft room. I have the window next to me open, and it's that time of afternoon where this window faces the west and the sun just pours through this window. Heats the front part of our house right up. That's looking like a hot mess. Instead of getting better, it's getting worse. just about ready to give up on this one. Yeah, I think I am going to. I'm going to give up on this one. I'm not happy with that at all. And I don't want to waste a bunch of time on that. Maybe I'll make one without all that fancy work. I'll need to practice that in my alone time. I want this to be sort of small. So if I do use it, it'll be in that small. Journal. What do we use? I feel like I keep going with the same stuff. Isn't here anything interesting? I need to throw that away because I will never use that. I was looking, my 3-drawer plastic bin that I keep under my desk. I have the bottom drawers where I throw all my scrap paper. Maybe I'll use a piece of this eyelet. That just reminded me. But 2 of the drawers, the top drawer is fabric, overflow of fabric. And the middle drawer is full of nothing but fabric scraps. I was looking at that earlier and I was like, I just need to close my eyes and pitch. Because some of that fabric has been in there for years. And it's not like it's big cuts of fabric. It's, you know, little pieces that you're like, oh, I can use that on whatever. Next thing you know, you have like a huge bin full besides all this. Oh, you know what? I'm going to make this piece longer. Maybe. Too much white behind there. I think I'm going back to my trusty old Ecru. My mat is supposed to deliver today, my new mat for my desk. A couple little, got these little, they're wooden drawers. I think there's two of them in each unit. I got 2 of those coming. I thought, what my thought is, and I don't know if it's going to work or not, but my thought is I might be able to put my like Tim Holtz things in them, arrange it on the front of my desk here. They're low enough, they're only 6 inches tall, that I could still like put my glue and things like that on top of them. That's my idea anyway. We'll see if it works out. I just thought it would be easier if they were in drawers right in front of me rather than in individual, different boxes in the closet shelf there. Just a thought. I don't know if it'll work or not, but that was my big thought. I feel like this needs something else. I will sew a button on this. I don't know why. I just feel like it needs it. I think I'm going to do X's. Don't pull your thread so tight, Sheila. I have so many of these buttons with 4 holes. And then the ones with 2 holes are all so big or chunky. I need to go through my big jar. No, that button's too big. Is that the same button I picked up? Yep, there's my timer. I'm just going to stop. I'm going to finish this button. I don't think that's cheating. Alright, so what did I do? I did 4. Just the first one's my favorite. These are the 4 that I made. And this mess that I started. So really 4.5. We'll call it 4.5. If I can straighten this out. That's some rough stitching right there. Oh well. Okay, so there you have it. I did a 4.5. The half we won't tell anybody about. And I will be back tomorrow. I have to sort of plan my day. It's going to depend on what I actually get done tonight. Because normally when I'm doing something like this cleaning expedition I'm on, I usually start that first thing. So it may be late afternoon again that I do my video, but I do have a, I won't call it a special, but a special little thing to me that I want to give a go at. So I think it'll be fun to do, and hopefully inspire a couple of you out there to do the same. So with that being said, I'm going to let you go. I hope that you enjoy the rest of your Tuesday, and I'll be back tomorrow. Happy crafting to everybody. Bye-bye.